Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to Swift Programming for Beginners, and I'm Kota Shah. As you can see, I'm slowly turning into a werewolf, so I hope I'll be able to finish this programming series before I actually do. So let's get started. As usual, go to https://repl.it/languages/swift so that you have access to the REPL so you can follow along as I type in the code and get the results. So in this lesson, we're going to learn about arrays and array operations. So we're going to start with learning what is an array. So let's say, for instance, you want to store something like a list of items to buy at the supermarket. So a suitable way to store this would be an array. So an array is a series of values in a list, and the list is ordered. Okay. So to give you an idea of what that looks like, think of it as a spreadsheet with two columns. So one column will have the index, and the other column will have the value. So at index 0, we might have a value x, for instance. And at index 1, we can have a value milk. Okay. Now, a couple more things. Values must always be of the same type. So you can see here my values are strings. And to access any value in the array, you refer to it by using the index. So to access x, I would refer to the array item at index 0. So if you create an array using the let keyword, its contents can't be changed after it's been created. And if you want something where you can change the contents after creation, use the var keyword. So of course, in a shopping list, you're going shopping, and then while you're buying something, then you might get a message from your wife or your husband and saying, oh, you've got to get this. So you'll need to modify. So I'm going to use a var keyword to create my array. So use var. The name of the variable is a shopping list. Okay, and we're going to assign to it a couple of initial values, eggs and milk. Right? So this right here, this is called an array literal. It's a way for you to express what an array is containing. And I want to see, of course, what is inside my array. I can just use the print command. And let's run. Okay, so I've got two items in the array, eggs and milk. Now if I want to see how many items there are in the array, I can print, I can use the count keyword. So you can see I've got two items in the array. And if I want to check whether an array is empty, I can do this. So you see it says the array is not empty. Okay. Now I'll be shopping, and while I'm shopping, I get a text message. Basically, my wife tells me I've got to get some cooking oil as well. So I can append that item to my array. I'll do it at the top so it's easier. So shopping list. And when I run that, you'll see The array now has 3 items in it: eggs, milk, and cooking oil. Now I can also add an item at a particular index using insert. So shopping list, insert chicken, at 1. So that is going to put chicken at index 1, and the item at index 1 will be shifted forward 1 position. So let's see what that looks like. So now we got eggs, chicken, milk, and cooking oil. Now if I'm going to access a particular array element, I can just use the index. So print shopping list, the item at index 2. So that would be milk, okay, which is actually the item at index 2. Now here's an important thing to remember. The item at index 2 is actually the 3rd item in the array because the index starts from 0. Okay, so just be aware of that. Now let's say, for instance, I can't buy milk because I got another text message from my wife. Somebody is going to come to the house. Well, actually, that's not quite true. Let's say, for instance, I am going to be making something for somebody who is lactose intolerant. So instead of getting milk, I have to get soy milk. So I've got to replace the item at index 2. So what I can do is I can just do something like this. Shopping list, item at index 2, assign the value of soy milk. So let's run that. So you see, the array now contains soy milk instead of milk, and the item at index 2 is soy milk. Okay. And then I get another text message from my wife. She says, oh, okay, you don't need to get chicken because we've actually got enough chicken. So we are going to remove chicken from the array. So I'll do shopping list, remove at 1. Okay. So that should remove the 2nd item in the array. So now the array consists of eggs, soy milk, and cooking oil. Now, frequently you will need to iterate over an array. That means you need to go through every item in the array. So we can iterate over an array in this way. By using a for loop. Then I'm going to be printing every item in my array. Okay. So as you recall, this is a for loop. Shopping list item is a temporary variable. You're going to go through the array, and for each item in turn, it will be assigned to shopping list item. So what I should get here is it should print out eggs, soy milk, and cooking oil. Let's try it out. Okay. Oh yes, we've got chicken there because I removed the statement where I took out the chicken. Okay. So that's pretty much it as far as arrays are concerned. So you learned a bit about how to create arrays and how to perform array operations. So today is Thursday. So on Monday, we'll be going and learning about dictionaries. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.